It's yet another adventure with hiddenincatours.com, and today is another video about Baalbek. Now please forgive the low quality of this video. I filmed it using a GoPro, which I don't think I will do again because I have image stabilizing cameras now which do a much better job, but this is the only time so far that we've been to Baalbek, and so this is what I have. So as you're looking, you see sections of granite columns and then large pieces of limestone. The limestone is local, located at the quarry about 1 mile away, and that's where the stone of the pregnant woman still sits, weighing in at 1,200 tons. But you can see the stones below are quite huge. And then, of course, here we have Roman marble. So what it's clear is that the Romans discovered a megalithic site at Baalbek about 2,000 years ago, and then they reconstructed it. Baalbek does have evidence of catastrophic damage. You notice the huge stones on the right as compared to the somewhat smaller ones on the left. So the ones on the right are the original, and then the ones on the left are reassembly during Roman times. The Romans, I don't think, worked on this kind of megalithic scale. And there's nothing in Rome itself, having been there recently, that is of a magnitude like this. Now the columns are huge, but they're made of segments or sections. So it is possible that the Romans were able to piece those together. And again, you see the reassembly of the wall in the background. And here, these people are walking on stones that weigh 800 tons apiece. So again, they are the original aspect of Baalbek, and then the broken pieces that we see are from the Roman period. Poor Baalbek has been attacked so many different times. There you see a stone, grinding stone, probably from Roman times. And again, on the left, these are the 800-ton stones which were moved or cut out of the quarry and moved a mile, which doesn't sound like a great distance, but you're talking about at least 6 stones at 800 tons apiece. And here is an overview of the interior of the main part of Baalbek. And we're going to be returning in April 2019 with much better camera equipment. So here is the Temple of Jupiter, supposedly from the Roman era, but I don't know. The sense of scale is huge, and so this may be original. It's hard to tell, once again, if you've only been to a place once. The more times you visit somewhere, the more nuances and subtleties you see. What we do know about the granite columns, though, which you see sections of, is that the granite comes from Aswan, which is in the south of Egypt. So that's a distance of more than 1,000 miles or 1,700 kilometers, I think. There on the left, again, you see a huge stone, probably weighing 1,000 tons. And so that's part of the original, whereas the smaller stones are from the Roman period. And so the problem with Baalbek, again, is that the major destruction that's happened there over the course of time, destruction, rebuilding, etc. It's quite huge. Here again you see quite large stones, maybe from the Roman times, maybe from earlier. And a final walkthrough, again the Temple of Jupiter on the left. And in April 2019, we may be spending at least the entire day there so that I can get as much video and photograph material as possible. Now, this is the exit. Notice the megalithic blocks on the left and right. And if you look up at the ceiling, you see that's a classic Roman arch of smaller stones. So the Romans built the arch aspect, but the megalithic stones are more likely much, much older, from the same time frame as the 1,200-ton stone of the pregnant woman. So I hope you've enjoyed this. And again, I'm sorry for the poor video quality, but that's what happens. Technology keeps advancing so rapidly, you have to keep up. And here's a book I recently published that's on Amazon.com. Baalbek, Lebanon, Megaliths of the Gods. And later there will be a print version. I just have an ebook version at the moment. And these are upcoming 2019 tours at hiddenincatours.com. June 2018, I'll be at Contact in the Desert in California. Then in September, I'll be in West Yorkshire at Holmfirth at a conference. And January, Advanced Ancient Technologies in India, lots of megalithic stuff there. Mexico, will be exploring megalithic sites and other sites in beautiful Mexico. And Egypt will be there in April. And either before or after that will be, actually afterwards will be our trip to Baalbek. So you can join us in Baalbek and Byblos in April 2019 at chematology.com.